What's up? It is a Thursday. Just woke up, got ready, sent some check-ins over to my coach because we are now 14 weeks out from my first show of the season. I'm going to go into a deep dive of what my plans are this year and what we're doing because yes, I am competing again and I am super excited. Huge plans for this year, so we'll talk about that a little bit later on in the video. But I woke up, I did my fasted cardio after I sent over check-ins. Right now, I'm just doing 6 times a week, 30 minutes, and 2 of those are high intensity, and the other are just steady state, just like a smooth incline walk in the morning, so those have to be fasted. And then I went and I had my breakfast. It is a pretty low carb day, so right now obviously food is getting lower, cardio is coming higher, and on my rest days my food is quite a bit lower. So protein is obviously very high right now, pretty much is year round, but my carbs are getting pretty low. So I'll show you guys kind of what I'm eating throughout the day. But my breakfast was delicious. Of course, I white pancake. You guys know I have that literally every day. I don't think I've gone a day in over a year without having that. And then I got to have a big old bowl of oatmeal, so that was great. I say big old bowl, it was 40 grams, but to me it feels like a lot. And then I've been throwing some wild blueberries in there, so it's a really good breakfast that I feel like will hold me over for most of the day, since the rest of my meals are going to be mainly protein and just veggies. But I think we're gonna have a good day today. I'm excited. I really like Thursdays because these are my one day where I try and keep my stress low. I really focus on recovery, and I'm going to a Pilates class later, and it's hot mat Pilates, which I'm so excited. It's one of my friends from the gym. It's her first class, so I'm gonna go to that support. I'm super excited, so I'll take you guys along with me. But gonna keep a low stress day. Gonna do a grocery restock, gonna work on some content, but I try and keep Thursdays to be like kind of a mental reset day and not do a lot of like stressful work. But anyways, let's get on with the day. Alright, it is now 9:30. I am heading over. Every Thursday morning I do coffee with one of my friends. I don't know, it just gets really busy throughout the day, and it's super easy to kind of like isolate myself. I kind of did that a little bit too much last year, so I'm focusing this year. I was joking, I was like, this year is the year of hanging out. Like, what happened to hanging out? And it's probably just me and my fault, but like, I don't know, when I got into prep last year, I kind of isolated myself from everyone and just like focused on that. So I'm really trying to be more social this week, or not this week, like this whole year, and just reconnect with people. And the week always gets so busy, so I just schedule it into my day of, okay, Thursday mornings we're gonna have coffee, hang out for like an hour, and then get along with our days. And it's been so fun. We've been doing that for the past probably like 4 months. So I'm gonna head over there. We were doing a coffee shop, but she got a Breville, and the Breville is so nice. It like makes the little espresso. It's like super fancy. And I'm at the point in prep right now where I can't have almond milk or anything in my coffee. Like, I only have my coffee black, and I put some stevia in it. So for the espresso, we've just been doing it at her house. So one, it saves a little bit of money. We haven't been going to the coffee shop in like quite a few months because I can't have lattes anymore. I loved like my iced vanilla lattes with, you know, sugar-free syrup, but can't have that anymore. That's totally fine. So what I've been doing is just having like a double shot of espresso, and then I put just a little bit of stevia in it because I'm not a true coffee girl. I would love to say that I am, but I know that I'm not. So let's head over there, have some fun, and then we'll get along with the day. Oh, and like, I wasn't playing. Like, I literally have my liquid stevia like in my pocket right now. I had to show that to you guys. I thought that was so funny. Anyways, let's head over there. and it is time for a meal. I went about 3 hours without a meal, and I have 6 meals a day. I've been doing that for the past year of an off season, so I'm super used to it. I just try and get my first meal in as early as I can, and then my other meals, I don't have them. I have them between like 2 and 3 hours, so I don't want to have less than 2 hours between a meal, but I also don't want more than 3 hours to go by without having a meal, and we're right at that 3-hour point. So I got back, heated up my meal. As you guys saw, I always talk about this, ingredient prep over meal prep. So I have for this meal, it is just 96% ground beef, which I've been cooking as like patties. I just put fajita seasoning on them and cook them as patties, and I feel like it's less dry because they're actually like, I like cook them like medium. Like I just temperature it and make sure it's 130. And then green beans. So today, like I said, it's going to be a lot of protein and green beans since it's a rest day. But my biggest tip always is ingredient prep. So I always have my proteins on deck right now. That is ground beef and chicken, and then I always have my greens on deck, my rice on deck, potatoes, whatever I need. That way when it's time for a meal, I can just assemble, because your girl is not going to be cooking 6 times a day. I would literally cry. So I'm gonna eat this meal because I can feel myself getting hangry, because I don't like to go more than 3 hours without eating. So I'm gonna eat this, and then we're gonna get a little bit more work done. But it was really nice to just have a little bit of time to chit chat. And it's just, I don't know, I feel like it's so important to like take breaks like that, and just, that's what's the most important, like, is being present with people. And we live in a society right now where it's like, not me getting deep, but where we put priority on work and being productive and all this stuff. And obviously that is so important and we need to prioritize that. But I found myself prioritizing that over making connections with people and truly like sitting down and enjoying and talking, because that's what we're supposed to do, and getting in the sun and like all that good stuff. So I'm trying to put a lot more of an emphasis on that this year. But anyways, kind of besides the point, I'm gonna eat this and I'll catch up with you guys in a bit. All right, it is now just after 5. I'm gonna get ready to go to my friend's Pilates class. Your girl is definitely very tired and it is a little bit late for me to have caffeine. I've really been focusing on winding down so I can get some good restful sleep, because that is so important. So I'm gonna try and wake up a little bit. I'm gonna figure out what we're gonna wear to this class. I haven't done Pilates in a while. I used to do those classes like every once in a while, but I just got so tired and I was just like trying to stay in my routine. So it's gonna be nice to mix it up a little bit. It's one of my friends, she's like hosting it. So I think I'm gonna find a cute little set to wear, and then I'll feel a little bit more energized is what I'm thinking. Okay, this is cute. I already feel better. So I think I'm gonna wear this little set, and then I have this shirt. Don't mind, my bed is like all messy now. I literally had to like lay down and rot and like edit content. I was just so tired for some reason. I have this little shirt to throw over it. It's probably not gonna last long because the class is infrared sauna, so I'm probably going to get a little bit sweaty, hot. I'm not gonna lie, this is literally from TikTok shop. People like ask me where I got this from. And then this set is from TLF. This is like the Tempo strappy bra, and then these leggings are the matching leggings, but these are just so comfy and like buttery soft. I don't like the seamless stuff, so I really like this material more. So I'm gonna throw this on. You can use code TLF-Alani to save and to support me. But I'm literally heating up my green beans right now. So I'm gonna pack my meal and then I'm going to eat that on the way, because again, meal timing is on lock right now. Alright, we are on the road. I am going to swing by right now to pick up one of my friends from the gym. We're gonna head over together to this Pilates class. I think it's gonna be a lot of fun. I feel a little bit more awake, definitely just tired from a little bit of the low food. And I always get more tired on a rest day, but tomorrow we have legs, so we're gonna be good. We're gonna get a little bit more food tomorrow, so that's gonna be awesome. But I wanted to talk to you guys about what my plans are for competing and a little bit about that. I'm not gonna drag it out, so let me know if you guys want like a full video talking about what I've changed in the off season, what I've been focusing on, what my plans are, and just comparing everything. I can totally break that down for you, but I wanted to just update you guys since this is officially the first video in the prep series, and I think I'm gonna call it the bodybuilding. I'm still thinking. I think I'm gonna call it the bodybuilding prep diaries because I feel like that makes a little bit more sense. I feel like some people don't know what I mean when I say prep series or like bikini prep or whatever. So I like talked to a lot of you guys on my Instagram about that and got some good feedback. So I think that's what we're gonna run with. But anyways, I don't want to ramble on too much about this. So let's get to the good stuff. What am I doing this year? So I'm 14 weeks out. Last year, if you guys didn't see the show day videos or the prep series, definitely go check that out. It was a really fun ride, and I filmed quite a bit of that and the entire process. So definitely lots of good content there. Definitely good content coming up. But last year I competed at the regional show, which was Chiseled, and that was hosted by Reinvent You Gym, which is the gym that I'm an athlete for, and you guys know I'm like super involved in all of their stuff. I won the bikini novice overall, which was so exciting. Won my open height class, went to the overalls. I got second, so I didn't win the overall show, but I was qualified for nationals. Also, the girl that beat me, shout out her, she is now a bikini pro. Her name's Michelle, so she actually went pro later on in the year, so super exciting for her. Anyways, 2 weeks after that show, July 5th, I competed at NPC Universe, which is quite a big national show. So a national show is where you can get your pro card, where you can qualify to be a pro bodybuilder. At that show, it was top 2 in your height class. That was the first time I've ever been to nationals. I am 22 right now, so I was 21 when I competed at NPC Universe. So definitely, you know, a young competitor. I definitely have so much to learn and so much more skin to put in the game of this sport. But I did get top callouts, which was so exciting. Me and my coach were just so excited, but didn't get the pro card. Obviously, I hold very high expectations for myself. I truly did go into that show with no expectations, though. That was my first show, and I know in my heart that that was like not my timing to go pro. Like, totally knew that. Basically, in a nutshell, my feedback was overall just more development, more muscle, and mainly glutes. So that's exactly what I did in this off season. I treated my off season or growing season like a prep, and I just showed up every day, checked every box. So I know that I have brought so much better this year, and I have just so much to give, and oh my gosh, I'm just so thrilled. And I do have very high expectations for this year. This will be my 4th season competing, so my 4th year competing, and I will be doing, drum roll please, I know so many of people have been asking, but I wanted to reveal it to the YouTube fam first, so you guys are the first to hear about this. I will be competing in Junior USAs in 14 weeks. So going straight to a national show. I was originally gonna do a regional show in Orlando, but I was like, you know what? Honestly, at this point, and overall at a regional show for me, I don't really get much out of that. Like, I want the pro card. That is what I am chasing. Obviously, I love the journey. I know that it will happen when the time is right and when it is meant to happen for me. So I'm putting that timing above my own timing, keeping that in the forefront. But I have been working really hard, and at the end of the day, that's the goal. So going to be going to Junior USA's, which is in Charleston, and a few of my girls are gonna come out. Bradley's gonna come with me, my parents are gonna come with me, and it's gonna be a great weekend. So we have 14 weeks to push for that. And that show, you have to win your height class and then get top 4 overall to get your pro card. Then we will go from there and see what the plans will be depending on how that show goes. So just gonna play it out, play it by ear. Originally I was gonna do junior nationals, but I was like, hey, if we do go straight to a national show, that gives me more time, more shows to qualify. So we'll see. Just wanted to give you guys a little bit of an update there, but let's get to this Pilates class. I literally have my meal with me, so I will be eating it as I'm driving. You know, no big deal, just on lock. Super locked in, no big deal. But let's get there. Let's get this sweat in, and then let's go. Hello! I am. So cute.
Beginning of every class, you're gonna like look at the chalkboard.
Okay.
And it's gonna have everything written down that you need to grab. So ankle weights are one weight, so you only grab like just a pair. I hope you all enjoyed. We're really sweaty. Miss Alani forgot her towel. Oh, no.
I have a shirt. It's a shirt. It didn't
They'll know better for next time.
All right, we are back. Workout is done and dusted. This was a nice little recovery rest day. Of course, I have 2 rest days a week. All of my clients, same thing. Like most intense that I ever have any of my clients is training 5 times a week. Want to make sure that we're resting at least 2 times a week. Some of my clients are, you know, at 4 times, 3 times, especially those that aren't competing. Most of my clients are focusing on lifestyle or their first time competing in bikini. So I will leave the link to that in the description if anybody's interested in one-on-one fitness coaching, nutrition coaching, wanting to make a body composition change. Like if you're working towards losing some fat for the summer, building a little bit of muscle, that's what I'm helping a lot of my girls with. But anyways, where I was going with that is that it was a nice little recovery day, rest day, and that Pilates was really fun. It was really nice to switch it up. I was a little bit worried that it was going to keep me really awake and it was going to be like super high intensity for a rest day, but it wasn't. It was like a really good sweat. I feel like I had my heart rate elevated. It was awesome. So that was a really good time. And then surprise, surprise, last meal of the day is beef and green beans. So told you guys at the start of the day that most of my meals today are just going to be protein and some greens, some veg, but my brain is kind of fried right now, so bear with me. But this is going to round out the video for today. I'm going to eat this. I would have liked to shower before, but I want to make sure that I'm getting my last meal in at least like an hour, 2 hours before I go to bed, because I'm trying to focus on getting more restful sleep. So that has been a priority. So I'm going to eat this and then I'm going to shower up and wind down and get to bed because we need our 8 hours around here. But super excited to start the bodybuilding prep diaries. This is episode 1. Thank you guys for taking the time to come on this journey with me. If you haven't seen last year's prep series, definitely make sure you check that out, and my show day videos from those 2 shows. They were so fun and probably the videos that I am most proud of to put out there. So thank you guys always for the support. You know where to find me on Instagram, on TikTok. I'm also spamming my Snapchat story. It is Alani X Fit as well, but all 3 of those are Alani X Fit if you want to connect with me on there. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.